And some of those times that I said that, I mean, I didn't have enough money to take a bus there. Literally a bus.
When you get there, you're not bringing anything. You're just talking.
No, nothing. You know, with the and I remember sleeping in my three-piece suit in many airport and train station. And the funniest, I'm in Boston pitching, I forget who, and I'm trying to take a flight down to Washington, D.C. Short flight, right? First flight was I was on was about 8:30, something like that. And the gate is right where you are to get on the plane. And I'm sitting in about the fourth row back like this. I have my ticket. I fall asleep. Hadn't slept in 2-3 days. I hear kind of the roar. I don't know if it was my plane or I heard the roar and I wake up. There's nobody sitting around me anymore. And I go up to the girl, and you know how when they're closing the gate up and they separate the ramp? I said, what happened? He said, are you on this flight? I said, yeah. And he was we yelled and somebody saw you, but they didn't want to wake you up because you didn't look that friendly. Okay, the next flight is 2 hours later. Essentially the same thing happened. Now, that woman got off duty and another woman came. Same thing happened. I slept through it. And so now, even though it's still my fault, I'm making somewhat of a scene. And there's one more flight. And it was at 11:30. Same thing happens. Now, but this time she was a Hispanic girl who felt sorry for me. And she said, well, that must have been our fault. So she gave me a thing so I could have a hotel room. I never used it. I stayed right there. I got a chair from someplace. I put it right in front of the fucking gate because I couldn't miss another one. And God forbid the electricity goes out. I'm in the fucking Motel 6 or Holiday Inn or whatever, and I don't wake up. And so I just sat there and I made the plane. And I went down to Washington, but it was 3 planes in a row. But the Hispanic flight attendant, the girl that collects tickets, felt sorry for me. So she gave me she said it must have been our fault. Because when it's their fault, they put you up in a room. And I said, thank you, but I'm staying right here. Because I'm not missing the next one. Because I've been in hotels when the electricity goes out, alarm clocks don't work. And of course, now you got your cell phones, okay? And this was before the old block phones. I don't know if the old block cell phones had an alarm on them. If they did, I didn't know how to use it. But you know, I always thought I could use it as a weapon. If they were going to try to mug me or something, because that's how big they used to be. And so I made it. But I've spent a lot of time. And there is a book. I don't know if it's Who Ate the Cheese, but one of those books is about a guy that gets stranded at a airport. I can't remember which book it is. It's up here someplace.
Max Strategy.
What?
Max Strategy.
Max Strategy, yes. Unfortunately, Eduardo's read these all. But about a guy that gets stuck in an airport. It's a good book. It's a good book. But don't read it, please, you two. Please. Do us both a favor and don't read it. Okay. And but I mean, I've had, you know, and I never drove an Uber car. They didn't have Uber then. But that would seem like, you know, that seems like an easy thing to do at night. I've thought about it, but I've done, you know, virtually everything because I ran out of money. Didn't have any money. And then it's very difficult to sit there and negotiate with David when you're 90 days behind in your mortgage. They're putting clamps on your car. Your wife is hiding her car so they don't put clamps on it. Taking the kids to a posh prep school that you're 6 months behind the payments. So you guys think I've never been? I have been there. And yet I'm slapping the shit out of this bald fuck like I had all the money in the world. I'm shining my shoes on his bald head. So, don't tell me. I still can remember it. And just by the looks on your face, I've already described what happened to me that's 10 times worse than anything that's happened to you. But I stayed focused. And that was before this, but I stayed focused. Because, that there's a hip-hop guy, a black guy named Thomas or Thompson. Who? Yeah, who says, if you don't want success more than you want air in your lungs to breathe and live, you're going to fail. I'm paraphrasing him, but that's what he says. If you don't want it more than air in your lungs, in your Mexican body, Vincent and Eduardo, you're going to fail. That's what he says. Which I never thought of it that way, but it's not a bad analogy. Like when I say, I would rather be dead. May Allah put a lightning bolt through my motherfucking heart right now than be poor again. Take me now! Because I've been poor and I've been rich currently, and there's no comparison. Zero. Okay. Any questions? Any more? Okay, you're going to go to your breakout, and it's coffee time. I'll be around to see you. Oh, no, it's not coffee time. It's only 9, right? No, it's only, what time is it? 10. Okay, it's coffee time. And I'll be around to see you, and then we're going to meet back here. What's the agenda?
Still normal until lunch.
Until 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, everyone should be here.
Okay. So you'll just go straight to lunch. And then this afternoon, you're going to give presentations. So we're going to spend most of our time here. You won't go after lunch. You won't go back to breakout. We'll be giving presentations, and we'll be doing a deal with rocks. And at the very end of the day, I'll be doing role plays. So think about how you want me to, which ones you want me to do. Your biggest embarrassment is always kind of fun to do, but I'm not here to put. I am here to put ideas in your head, but you may not want to do that one. Okay, if no more questions, let's break.